Hello, everybody. Checking my volume. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. How's the volume for those jumping on? Come on in here. Join me. These crazy dreads going. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know how the volume is. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Warrior. Or Goddess. Goddess. Alright, I'm gonna jump on the tablet so I can hear the, I mean, not hear, but um, see the chat better because it's hard to see the chat. Okay, why is it not showing me? Not showing me my live. Okay, it's not showing me my live. Let me log in as my other self. I don't know why I have to do that though. That's weird. Give me a second. I'm not looking at um, the board, so. I mean, I'm not looking at the screen, so. I don't know why it won't let me. Oh no. We're not finna do that. I just want to see the chat. I wish this would let me pop the chat out. Okay, sorry guys. I gotta go all the way back and see who said what. Hello, Jeffrey. Hi, Sly. Renita, Shanita. Whoops. Shawnita. Shanita. I'm assuming that's Shanita. Victor. Hello, hello. Malik. Hey, Val. Hey, Audrey. Marissa. Marsha. Brilliance. Veronica. Shamori. Ebony. Hi, Maggie. Martha. Jagoat. Okay, I can't pronounce that. You know how to come up with a nickname. Hey, Shotgun. Maritza. Madam, spell Madam. Lourdes. Baja Queen. Hi, Lisa. I know that's not what your thing says, but I know that's you. Kelly, Jerry, Ruby. Hey, Miss V. I miss you, Miss V. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't tell nobody. Anyway, if I didn't catch your name, hello, welcome to the live. I feel miserable. I don't know if you follow my Instagram, but if you do follow my Hello Crystal 01 personal Instagram, which really doesn't have a whole lot to do with van life, but it's very outspoken. It's very pro-black and pro political a little bit. If you're not offended by that kind of stuff, you can request to follow me. Anyway, if you follow my Instagram, you know that I'm sick. I've been battling a head cold and allergies packed together. So, I was supposed to do 8 to 10. I don't think I'm going to do 2 hours of this live. I will try for 8 to 9. So we'll see. Oh, thank you so much, Baja Queen. That was very beautiful of you to send me a super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Shanita, your first live. Thank you for joining us for your first live. I hope I sound horrible. I know it. I'm sorry. But I'm sick. I'm sick. I've been pushing fluids. I've been taking Dayquil and NyQuil. I've just got to go through it, you know? It's got to run its course. So I did all my natural stuff and it didn't help. So now I'm just doing that. We got lots of newbies on the live. Hello. So this is sort of an impromptu just chat and Q&A if you want to ask me some questions because so much has been happening lately. I do have some videos coming tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll probably answer quite a few questions. So I might not get into details answering your question because there's a video coming that might answer that question. If you follow my Instagram, that you know that Cardinal is gone. Cardinal got to his new home this morning, and Miss T has him. Enjoy him, Miss T. I hope he brings you much pleasure. Cardinal is gone, so it's bittersweet. It's sad. I cried, driving up there, I cried. Driving back here, I did take Cardinal to her because circumstances were such that she could not drop her rental car here in town because it wasn't open for the weekend or the holiday weekend, and they don't have an after hours drop. So she graciously gave me her rental so I could drive back here, and gave it to me until Tuesday. So I will take it to the rental place until Tuesday. So at least I have some wheels for the weekend. So thank you, Miss T. Yep. Anyway, Nightbot is in the chat. You'll see Nightbot, and he has a wrench. He is just there to set up. I set him up for reminders. Sometimes I forget to say things, and so Nightbot's got some reminders. His first reminder is telling you if you have a question to put an emoji and all caps. That's how we do questions here. I know it's usually rude to do that, but that's what we do here. Hey, Roxanne. Roxanne says, I would like to send you something via PayPal. How do I do that? So, Roxanne, if you email me, I will definitely walk you through that after the live is over. But for a quick explanation, if you go to paypal.me/Crystal Vanner, it'll pop up and you enter whatever it is you want to enter. Hi, Blue Butterfly. Hey, everybody. Thanks for the well wishes. Are feeling better. Hi, Baja Queen. Thanks that you for doing that. Thanks for sending me that super chat. And I'm sorry you can't stay and join us. Thank you. Dorothea says, Crystal, I think you are a great mom helping out your son. Thank you. So Tiny, for your info, the rental does have my name on it. She put me on as a secondary driver. They took my driver's license, so we are legit for me to drive the rental. Thank you very much. We would not do something that would affect her, so I'm sorry that I wasn't clear with that. So sorry. Oh, Miss V put up the link for PayPal. Thank you, Miss V, for putting up the link for PayPal. You're on it. Look at you. We gonna tech savvy you up one way or another, Miss V. She's getting good. Roxanne says, hope to see you in a van again. I've been wanting to live the van life for a while now. So I have been scouring the Roanoke and Lynchburg's Craigslist and Facebook marketplace for a minivan, and not much luck. I am finding that people are not responding, and when they are responding and we're doing a little bit of back and forth, they definitely are not honest as to what's going on with their vehicle. Because once you kind of respond back and forth a couple times, you can tell. I got one complete scam, somebody who claimed that they were overseas in the military and that their friend would set up their eBay, and if I paid through eBay, then they would send it to me and all this, and I'm just like, nah, man, never mind, that's a scam. So yeah. Let's see. Baha says, I care a lot, and middle finger to the haters. I unsubscribed from the guy. Didn't know that happened, so I thought I should know that. Good night, Banner family. Good night, Baha Queen. Thank you so much. Somebody says, would you travel to New Orleans if you found a minivan there? I probably would not. I would not take my chances going all the way to New Orleans on a whim. I would have to know that the van was 100% worth me traveling that far, because I'd have to rent a car and I would have to drive all the way there. I would hate to drive there, take it to a shop, get it checked out, and it's a piece of junk. So I would prefer not to travel that far. I'm trying to go within like maybe 100 miles to 150 miles of Lynchburg, Roanoke area. It doesn't make sense for me to travel so far looking for a vehicle if I don't have a guarantee that the vehicle is in good shape. You know what I'm saying? If I know the vehicle's in really good shape and it's going to last me, or I'm not going to have to put tons of money into it, things like brakes, a hose, a belt, that kind of stuff, obviously. But I mean, transmission, engine, what do you call it? Radiator. I'm not trying to do those heavy duty big things to a vehicle, not right away anyway. You know what I'm saying? I know I can't afford some brand new car, but I'm not trying to sink a bunch of money into something right away. I would love to have an Astro. I think that is ultimately stuck in my head. Um, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not. At this point, I'm trying not to get fixated on what type of vehicle, more so, will it last me at least 6 months before anything major needs to be repaired on it? Because I'll be working, so that will give me time to save for any repairs. So I'm like, okay, can I get 6 months? Can I find something for like $1,500 to $2,000? It's got a good engine still. It's got a good transmission still, but it's going to need a little bit of work here and there in the next few, 3 to 6 months. Okay, fine. I'll have a job by then. I'll be able to put some money into it. I don't want to put another $1,500 into it right away, but you know what I'm saying? Kind of how Not Your Mama's van was. It was an $800 van, and I was able to slowly fix things in it. But her motor was still good. Her transmission was still good. It was just lots of other little things. So, yeah, something like that. Okay, bye, Baja Queen, this time for real. Ruby says, same thing. I'm running into trying to shop for a Ford Transit. I personally don't want to have another Ford. I think I want to venture into the Chevy and the Dodge side and see what I can, see what I can do there. Um, Anything over 20 years old will cost a lot to fix. Not necessarily. It depends on who had it. If you can find something that's still on its original owner, the first owner, and they kept good care of it, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to need a lot of work. That's not necessarily true. Have you considered GSA auctions, government vehicle auctions? It's hard to find those here in this area, unfortunately. I would have to go back up to Northern Virginia for that, and I'd hate to rent something, go up there and not come away with something, you know what I'm saying? If I knew somebody up there who could go to the auction for me, who knew enough about vehicles to go to an auction for me, that'd be great. I don't think, off the top of my head, any of my friends in Northern Virginia have that kind of mechanic knowledge. So, yeah, if anybody's willing to volunteer, that'd be great. Chunk Butterfly. My day was not so good. Cardinal's gone. He's in a good home. He's in Northern Virginia. He's with Miss T. She is going to be full timing and saving money to get out of debt. Beautiful black woman. And he's going to have a good time with her. So, but it's sad for me. Excuse me. Tomorrow's video, you'll hear all about it in the video. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I've been drinking a lot, so I'm got kind of belchy. Sorry. Actually, the video that drops at midnight tonight, you'll hear all about it. I did a video. You'll get to see her. You see her drive away in Cardinal. So, yeah. So I'm kind of sad. Kind of sad. What about Ford Transit Connect like Toby? They get 25 miles. Tiny, you really want to get me in a Ford, huh? Even though I keep saying I don't want a Ford. I don't know if I find whatever in a good condition at this point, it does not matter because I don't have a vehicle at all. So at this point, if it's in good condition, I will pretty much consider anything. Sly wants to know how the job interview went. So Tuesday, you'll get to see the video on that. Let's just say I'm not employed. It is what it is. But you'll see what happened on Tuesday's video. Because Monday is Mental Health Monday. And I never got around to filming Mental Health Monday's video, even though I kept saying I was going to as I was driving across country. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll film it and edit it and everything and get it up for Monday. But yeah, you'll definitely see. Art Dog says, interesting, that's how I'm starting to think on my next vehicle also. So my biggest thing is whatever I get, the middle section has to have bucket seats. It cannot have a bench. I needed to have the 2 bucket seats because I have to transport my granddaughter. So I need to leave the passenger bucket seat in and take the other bucket seat out on the behind the driver's side so that I can put a bed there. And I need to take the bench out of the back so that I can put storage and some kind of kitchen area there. So behind the passenger seat, bucket seat in the middle will be like the kitchen area, and across the back will be the storage shelves area from floor to ceiling, and then a bed will be behind the driver's seat. So, because I do have things that I had already planned on doing. Remember, this was not the plan as I was driving across country. This was not the plan all winter. I have details, lists and stuff of things I wanted to do in Cardinal, little drawings that I wanted to redo his setup in. I contacted a friend to take some electrical stuff out, because in the top I have those crazy mood lights in the top of car. Like, there were plans for Cardinal. The plan was to get a job and do what I needed to do in Cardinal, do my little trips to Alabama, Mississippi, Atlanta, work some more. Like, I had plans for Cardinal. This was not like in the book. This was not written down anywhere that I was going to come here and sell Cardinal. This was a complete, I got here and I saw circumstances and I was like, no, I cannot leave and leave this like this. I cannot. So, yeah. This is what happened. Life happened. And Mama Bear kicked in, and you can't leave your child, your only child, suffering. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. And it's not drugs, it's not criminal, it's not laziness, it's not irresponsibility, but it's not my story to tell. My life I put out here on YouTube, he did not sign up for that. So I'm not going into details. All I'm saying is he needs help. He's only 24. It's not like we're talking about a 30, 40-year-old, 50-year-old man. There have been some circumstances the past few years that have just progressively gotten worse. And it all culminated back in September with a major situation. And he downplayed a lot of it for me as I was out on the West Coast, and I did not know how tough things were and how rough things were and how dire things were for him until I got here and got to see for myself. So I did what I had to do. And the only way to get a large sum of money was to sell my home. And so that's what I did. And you can like it or not. You can think it was admirable or not. You can think it was the right thing to do or not. It does not matter in the grand scheme of things of my life. I knew what I had to do, and for our situation, for our family, because it's really just the two of us in our family as far as a functioning family. There's some dysfunctional family all over the place, but yeah, I had to do what I had to do. So be it. Going back. Glad it didn't take long to sell. No, it didn't. The night the video dropped of my wanting to sell Cardinal, 2 Vanner Fanner family members emailed me just after midnight asking about buying him. So, yeah. So I'm glad. E. Susan says, my old mechanic used to take orders for cars and go to auctions and get a car. Oh, that's cool. RW says, even Odyssey on the West Coast for sale on Craigslist has bad transmission. Yeah, a lot of people are putting up some really funky vehicles and bad transmissions, bad engines, and at really high prices. I'm finding on Craigslist. Like, if it's got a bad transmission, why would I pay you, do that, Oh, someone said I have really nice melanin or something. Miss V is telling me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do feel like my skin has broken out a lot with the stress, but I've been really trying to get back to my regimen of using my Dove bar soap, the one that's for sensitive skin. I had gotten out of the habit of it, so I've gone back to using the Dove sensitive skin bar. It has to be the bar, not the liquid, and I'm using it with the little buffy, puffy, scratchy thing to get the dead skin cells off, and I'm using the Dove moisturizer, face moisturizer. You find it in the travel section, because I don't buy big jars of stuff anymore, just no room. So you find it in the travel section, and it's just the Dove just regular face moisturizer. I think it's the pink one. They have a pink one and a blue one, and I have one of each. So I just kind of swap it up. I don't even remember. I think one is for dark spots, and one is like anti-wrinkle or something, whatever. I don't know. But I've been using my face moisturizer again, so thank you. I appreciate it. The lighting is probably helping too. It's kind of a mood lightish. It's kind of mood lighty. Yeah, this is my light bulb, my USB light bulb from the van. Let's see. Crystal, did your granddaughter like our kids? Hey, Patrick. So the kids are naked somewhere in her toy box. The clothes, the shorts did not stay on the kids very long because you know they come off easily. I was even having a hard time keeping their shorts on in the van. So yeah, the shorts came off like that. So I decided I'm gonna go into one of my storage bins and pull out the needle and thread, and I'm gonna sew the shorts onto the dolls because the shorts keep coming off. At one point, she had the boys' shorts on the girl and the girl shorts on the boys. So it's just like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, she does like them. She brings them out every once in a while. They're in her toy box somewhere. So she pulls them out every once in a while and brings them out. Jeffrey says, how was the job interview? So the video on Tuesday will give you more details, but I did not get the job. And I'm doing quotes because I don't want to give away the video, but I did not get the job. But you'll see on Tuesday. So that was Shalise that talked about my skin. Thank you. So as soon as you find a van, you'll live there instead of with your son. No, Jennifer. As soon as I find a van, I will do a weekend warrior type build out, but I will still stay here. But I have things that I had already planned on doing this summer. And as I mentioned before, I was invited to a African Americans who RV and camp group camp out at an RV park in July. So yeah, there are things I was planning on doing anyway this summer before all of this happened. So I want to try and stick to those commitments if I can. If I can't, then I know people will understand. But I still want to try and visit some of the people I said I would visit. There's 3 particular states in particular I wanted to go to. But it's also going to depend on what job I get and what days off I have and all that. So if I have to push those visits until early fall, then I will. So be it. But I do want to still have a build out in my van because once everything is settled here. So guys, the goal is for me to get this settled over the summer and everything functioning here over the summer. And I can go and leave like I normally would in September. If I have to push it to October or even November or even December, that's fine. I don't really want to travel across the country in the winter, but if I have to, I have to. But once things are settled here, I'm out. Once I can leave and know that I don't really have anything else to worry about except for the occasional, hey, how's XYZ going? Are you still doing XYZ? You know, we set up that plan. How's that working? Like occasional check-ins over the phone and text message. Once I get to that point, I know I can leave and everything will be okay. Fine. There's just some stuff that needs to be handled and I need to do it in person. There are, appointments and things to go to. So it's like, I gotta handle it here. I gotta handle it here. So anyway. I'm not sure I saw the comment, but on her behalf, thank you. Oh, hey Vonda. Let me see. Remember to put an emoji next to your question. I can't read every statement, so put an emoji next to your question so it kind of draws my attention. Roxanne says, glad you're helping your son. I would have done the same. I think any mother would do the same. I feel as though any mother would do the same. Well, I shouldn't say that because anyway, I better not say that because she probably watches this. So anyway, I'm not going to say it. P-Sean says your granddaughter probably was doing laundry. I don't know. I must have missed something. Okay, I'm sorry. Roxanne says, you don't have to explain what you did for your son. That's your baby. I would have done the same thing. You're an amazing person. Oh, thank you. Hey, Simply Natural. Hope you're feeling better. You're a beautiful person. All the best is yet to come. Thank you. Wait, did you give me another super chat? Okay, Baja Queen, you better go to bed or go home or whatever it was you was doing. You removed the fear and showed me the way in every way. That woman that looked like me, you are resilient and in love. Thank you so much, Baja Queen. I appreciate it. Erica, hi. Um, Thanks for your videos. It's a lot of help. Oh, thank you. You're so welcome. Steven's Tech Tips. Cool. Hi, Crystal. I almost forgot about the live chat. I love Cardinal. Oh, you need to change your name. Your whole name is up there. You need a new Gmail to take your name off. You said she removed the shorts. Oh, remove the shorts. Oh yeah, thank you, V. Oh, you talking about she was doing the laundry from the babies. Okay, yeah, it's hard because I get so behind and I forget what I was talking about. I am so happy that Cardinal has a great new home and that he's gonna go back to being full time, and even though he's gonna be local, he's gonna help Miss T get out of debt and save money on rent. I'm so happy, and I'm so happy that she's happy. So that makes me feel better. It does. It makes me feel better. Ugh. I meant to scent more the first time, girl. I'm smoking. Bye, Queen. Oh, you're so funny. I wish I could be smoking right now. Ooh, you know what? I have some edibles. No, I'm sick. I probably shouldn't take any edibles. I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. Plus, I did just take some over-the-counter medicine. I don't know how that works with with edibles and over-the-counter medicine. I don't know how that would work. So I better not chance it. I better not chance it. Thank you anyway, sweetie. Okay, now she's saying bye. Okay, bye. Sometimes when I'm down, I watch your videos and they really help. You are inspiration to me. Oh, thank you, Roxanne. I so appreciate that. I keep telling people I can only be me. I can only be who I am. And it's up to you to decide if that's something that you like or don't like. My biggest thing is if you don't like me, don't watch. Just go. Just go. Just go. Why with the negativity? I was talking to someone today about the fact that they were talking about the comment section from the video about the GoFundMe, and they were saying how it was ridiculous how people were being so nasty in that comment section of the GoFundMe question mark video. And I said, oh, that's not the half of it. You don't see the emails I get. You don't see the Instagram DMs I get. I feel like you go on YouTube. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of van life videos you could be watching. You decide to watch one of mine, and then you email me nastiness or DM me nastiness. Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, what are you doing with your life that is important? Like, I don't understand. If I watch YouTube and somebody's video comes up and I decide to click on it and I just go away. I just click out of it and watch something else. I never comment. I never do a thumbs down. I don't like it. Who cares? It's not for me. Okay, that's not for me. And I just go. Like, why? Why? I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Hi, Mahadi. Good luck on next adventure. Hope you get a great card, great price. Thank you so much, Susan. Angela, hey Crystal, I'm new to your channel. I wish you and your family all the best. Thank you, Angela. Thanks for being new. Welcome to the family and the journey. The journey's not over. Don't leave. RW says, watching you from my 2001 Windstar, and someone outside walked by, stopped, and said, whoa, that red thing in the back is beautiful. They like this. It's actually plastic. It's like that corrugated plastic that you get from the home improvement stores. And so I spray painted it red. It's actually white. And then there was a Miss JD had a mandala cutout, and so I put that on it and spray painted that part black. That's from last year when I first got Cardinal. I made that. So that's cool. Someone made a rude video of you, saw earlier. Yeah, people do that. Other YouTubers make videos about me all the time, just nasty. There's so much I could say about other van dwellers. Like, I've met some of these people that you guys watch, right? And there's so much stuff I could say about them. That's not what this channel's about, but drama sells. I told you guys this before. And then that video got me nasty comments and nasty emails, me talking about how drama sells. I could easily completely change the format of this channel and just dog other van dwellers. And do you know I would make money like that? Because people like that drama. Go to those videos that do a lot of drama and look at their view counts for each video. We're talking 50, 60,000 views per negative drama video. I'm holding down a solid 1,500 to 2,200 views per video, and I know that's because those are my solid core Vanner Fanner family who know and who've been around. Some of you since the beginning in the SUV, but many of you since like around the first or second month of me being in Not Your Mama's Van. So a while now. It's been almost 4 years. August will be 4 years since I started this channel. So go to those videos, those channels, and just, you don't have to watch it, but just look at the views that those negative, nasty, and clickbaity titles get. Those people are making thousands of dollars a month just talking about other van dwellers. And there are a few channels of people who don't even live in vans, and all they do is watch van dwelling videos and then talk about us. Making money off of us. Yet, last year when I asked for help, nastiness, just email after I got to the point where I just was blocking emails. I just wasn't even reading some of them. I was just blocking people's emails and DMs, just blocking them. And here, I'm not even asking for money. I'm just talking about the fact that I'm selling my vehicle for money, and I'm getting all these, get a job, you're lazy, N-word, B, monkey, like every nasty, racist, derogatory thing there is. Is it because I'm black? Is that what it is? Because I've seen YouTube van dwellers ask for money outright and get nothing but love. So I don't understand. Is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm a woman? Is it because of both? I don't understand. I don't care anymore. But I am human. I have a heart. Just because my life is on the screen and you get to watch it and I invite you in for every aspect of my journey pretty much, and I'm transparent, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you want me to be fake, or not you guys, not you core Vanner family, but the ones who are negative. Maybe they want that fakeness. Maybe they want that phony. I don't understand what it is, but it just makes me sick to my stomach that you can't just go, just leave. Just don't tell me that you're unsubscribing. Just unsubscribe and go. I don't understand. Don't watch. Just don't watch. All right, any questions? Sorry. I just went on a little bit of rant there. Sorry, guys. I've just been getting a lot of emails and DMs, and so I guess I just went there. Chantel and her husband are looking for a van. Oh, I hope you guys find one. Got an email that my t-shirts are on the way. Yay, Erica, I hope you get your t-shirts. I hope you enjoy it. Don't listen to the negativity. Why are they so mad with you? Right, why are they mad at me? Why are you mad at me because of my circumstances? Get over it. Move on. Lots of stuff going on. Crystal and I are parallel in so many ways. Oh, Miss MB2 is talking to Miss V, okay? Drama mamas are super lame. Love your channel so much. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. I am enough. Lena says, I like how you minimize your van build. I like the simplicity of your style. Keep being you. You're different. We all like that. You're a real family. That's right. I know who my real family is. I know who the real Vanner Fanner family is. I know who you guys are. Why do we never see baby squirrels? Pigeons. DJ, I don't know why I've seen baby squirrels. I have seen small squirrels, and I assume they're babies because they're little, but yeah, I don't know. Hey Shirley, I did sell Cardinal. Can't wait to see when you get back on the road in the near future. Thank you. Marie says, not worth you lowering yourself to their standards. You are so right. Just the word drama in the title gets to double the views. You are so right about that, Maggie. There's no sense in racism. No, there is no sense. You're right. You're right. Yeah. There's no sense in it. You're right. Definitely right. Stevens Tech. Marie says, no, it's because you're a happy woman and you're enjoying life. Is that what it is? Misery loves company, and so they want me to be all downtrodden and woe is me. I mean, I have to make the best of the situation, because if I were to sink into the misery, depression hole and let it eat me up, it will swallow me. I've been there, and I've talked to you guys about some of my mental health issues. And if you're new to the channel, I've done a Mental Health Monday twice now, I believe. Is this the second one coming up? I don't remember. Oh gosh, my brain is not working. Anyway, go back and search Mental Health Monday Crystal Vanner, and you'll find it. I'm going to make a playlist for it and put it all on the playlist at some point. But I have divulged everything mentally about myself. I have been in such a bad depression before in my life, and I don't want to feel that way again. So it's easy to look at all the sad and hard and tough circumstances and crawl into bed and cover my head and stay there. That's easy for me. I can do that no problem. Like, that's default. Okay, that's not an issue for me. But what does that accomplish? Does it help the situation? Does it resolve the situation? Does it make the situation better? No. Most times it makes it worse. So it's like, okay, I might take a few hours or even a couple of days to do that, but then I got to get out of it. And the whole time I'm in that, I'm devising plans. My brain works constantly. I had a friend on the phone today tell me, how do you have all those plans in your head? I would have to write all that down. I'm like, oh, I have lists too. But once I write it down, the list is now in my head, and I know I got to do X, Y, Z. I'm looking for this in the van. Like, I've got several lists going on, running lists in my head, as well as on paper, as well as in my cell phone. So yeah, I have to make a plan, and I have to implement said plan, because I cannot thrive in chaos, in confusion, in disorganization. It does not do well for me. My body doesn't like it. My mind doesn't like it. It does not work for me. So yeah. All right, scrolling now, answering questions. Sorry. They get love and thousands of dollars. You're right, Judy. They do. They get love and thousands of dollars a month, and here I am struggling to make $500 a month. And these people are making $2,000, $3,000 a month, and $5,000 on Patreon. And I'm not making these numbers up. I have talked to some van life YouTubers. I know that these numbers are real. Ugh, it's annoying. It is. Linda says, I've watched your videos a while now. I learned a lot from your channel. You're awesome. Hope everything goes well for you. Thank you. Miriam bought the girl Afro hoodie. Ooh, I'm glad you like it. Cilantro Leaf says, Miss T has Cardinal. The same Miss T that was traveling with you? No, Miss V travels with me. Miss T bought Cardinal. Two different people. Roxanne says, you're a beautiful person, beautiful attitude. Don't listen to them. Lena, that's good. You can help your son. Victoria, hello, Victoria. If you can't say anything nice, you shouldn't say anything. This is my personal mantra, says Angela. Thank you. Trish says, hi, Crystal. Not sure if you have answered this at some point, but do you ship internationally? You mean my t-shirt, my Teespring? Teespring, I believe, does ship internationally. Yes, I do think they do ship internationally. So Teespring is not run by me. I just come up with the designs, but it's all shipped through Teespring, and so they take a portion of my profits. So, but definitely go on there. I'm going to be making a mug for Not Your Mama's Van, and I'm going to be making a mug for Cardinal as well, putting a picture of each, two different mugs with their pictures on it, and the dates that I had them, like the years that I had them. Although Cardinal didn't make it quite a year. I bought him last July, but still. Because some people were saying they wanted mugs. I'm also going to be putting this logo on a mug because so many people requested it. So I'm going to put it on there and see if it sells. I'm trying not to have too many things in the shop because it gets overwhelming and people aren't really buying things. So I might take down some things that haven't been selling and put up the mug logo of this, and then a Not Your Mama's Van logo. I mean, a Not Your Mama's Van mug and a Cardinal mug. So I'll be adding those this week probably. Um, Thank you, Jeffrey. I'm going to pass some of these statements so that I can get to the questions. Okay, guys? If you really, really want me to read yours, put it up again, but I'm just trying to. Um, Mama's Boy says any TV show is making money through sponsors, which we as consumers are paying. The middleman is YouTube, who is not really paying you content creators right for as much viewing as you get. Oh, don't I know it, sweetie? And they push videos and channels that they want to push. There are several channels that came a year after me that are doing way better than me, and I see them constantly in my feed, and they're not producing as many videos as I am. I'm almost at 700 videos total for my channel, and I've got people who've only made like 150, 200 videos, and they're doubling me because YouTube pushes forward channels that they want, basically. So I don't know. Don't know. Don't ask. I don't get it. That's why I always stir people over to my Patreon, because at least in my Patreon, you're getting a little bit of extra content, but you're also acknowledging my work on YouTube that YouTube is not acknowledging. So anyway. Hey Pam, it's okay, no big deal. Thanks, Stevens Tech. Bye. Kate says you're fun people. I enjoy your real attitude. That's why I listen. Thank you. Okay, thank you. We'll go to the site. Mugs are awesome. Did you know Bob Wells is going to be on CBS tomorrow morning? I did not know that. I haven't watched many YouTube channels this week, so no, I did not know that. So that's pretty awesome. I'm sure he will be great on there. He does a lot for the community, and I really do appreciate him. I am actually one of his patrons, so I do pay a little to him every single month and have been for a while to because I can't really do much else. I don't have large sums of money, so I send my little dollar a month to him every month on his Patreon. Erica says, I wanted the Afro Girl hoodie, but it is gone now. It is gone because it was not selling. This week, when I do the other mugs and stuff, I can put it back up for a limited time, Erica, if you want to get one. I think I still have it saved in there. I'll have to double check. But yeah, it wasn't selling. No one bought one. And that Afro Girl hoodie, was one of the first things I put in my Teespring when I made my Teespring 3 years ago, and nobody had bought one. And as soon as I took it away, everybody wanted one. So I was like, really? But I'll stick it up there. Someone says, will this live be saved? I missed the beginning. Yes, the only lives that are not saved of mine are Freaky Fridays. Those are the only ones that are not saved. So yes, you can double back and watch it. I'm going to be on for like another 15 minutes. I was going to do 2 hours. I'm only going to do an hour. My throat hurts. I don't feel good, and I'm ready to go to sleep. Honestly, I'm really tired. I've been up since about 3:26 this morning, so I'm really exhausted. I drove 3.5 hours up to Northern Virginia to get Cardinal to Miss T, and then drove 3.5 hours back down here. So I'm exhausted. I think it was like 172 miles each way. You guys know I don't do more than 150 miles at a time, and I take a nap for a couple hours in between. I did not do that. I went boom up, did what I had to do with Miss T, and that was like maybe 45 minutes of us being together, and then drove right back. So I'm exhausted, especially since I've been up since 3:26 a.m. No nap today. Look at my eyes. You can't see them, it's dark. Look at my eyes. I got bags. Look. You see them? Wait, hold up. You see the bags under my eyes? I'm tired. Anyway. Mama's Boy says, I just don't understand why people don't understand how hard it is you work on the videos. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing videos every day. I mean, I was doing videos like once or twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, and then we had the book club, then we had the podcast discussion and all that kind of stuff. I'm doing a video every single day. Not to mention I'm doing all of this on a cell phone. Filming, editing, putting those little cards that pop up on the side. I'm doing that via my cell phone. Like, I'm doing it all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing a video coming soon, if not this week, then next week, showing you how I do start to finish using KineMaster on the tablet and doing Power Director on the cell phone. I want you guys to see all the steps I gotta go through to get a video uploaded. I mean, from start to finish, making the thumbnail, everything. Everything. So I'm just gonna shoot some random footage and just do a complete walkthrough showing you start to finish me making a video on both my Android phone and my probably my Apple tablet, or I can use the Apple Wi-Fi phone. I can use the Apple Wi-Fi phone because there's two different apps, and even though KineMaster is on the Android and it's on the Apple, it looks different on each device. So I want to show you both devices, but Power Director is only Android. So it's gonna be a little tutorial. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a long video because it does take time. It takes time. I will take some pictures outside of some trees and stuff like that, and maybe just shoot a little bit of a random chat, and then show you how I put all these things together to make the edited videos. I mean, obviously the lives are easy because I just jump on live, I talk, and I go away. But yeah, it can take, depending on how long the video is, like a 20-minute video can usually takes me start to finish, thumbnail, making the thumbnail, uploading, all that. Usually takes me about an hour and a half to do a 20-minute video on a good day. So yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Cupcake muffin tea still in stock. I think you mean the one that says cupcakes are just, wait, what does it say? Cupcakes are just muffins something. Yes, I think that was still in stock. I think so. Hot green tea. Yeah, I do have green tea. I'm going to drink some hot tea after this. I just didn't get a chance to run over there and make it. Will you build a schoolie and do a build on your channel? If I get a schoolie, of course I will do a build on my channel. I'm not getting a schoolie right now. I just don't have money for that. While I'm working, well, once I get a job and I'm working, a lot of money will be going to savings to get a schoolie. I would love to leave here with a schoolie. That would be ideal. I actually found a schoolie on Craigslist for $1,800, and it was so tempting to contact them. Like, I was like, and it had the seats out, and it was painted white, like it was ready to be built. I was like, oh, let me push reply. No, we cannot do a schoolie. Like, one side of my brain was like, contact them and see if they will take, I'm like, I don't have money for a schoolie. What am I talking about? And the other side of my brain was like, you can't do that. You have things you have to do. It was a battle. It was a battle. So yeah, so it would be nice to get whatever I'm gonna get for here, local, a minivan, and then maybe right before I leave here, find a schoolie, sell the minivan, buy the schoolie, head across country and build it out on the West Coast in Arizona on BLM land. That would be ideal. Because whatever I have in the minivan, I can just throw it in the schoolie to travel cross country. The temporary setup just to travel cross country. We're speaking it into the universe. We're speaking that into the universe. Victoria says, I don't find your Patreon link in your video header. My Patreon link is there. It's, I don't know where it says, support the daily, if you want to support the daily doses. It's like a little paragraph and it's got the Patreon link in it. Yeah, it should be there. If it's not, I'll double check. I can't do it while I'm on, but I'll double check. Have you had any luck in the search for a minivan? I have not. So I have put email replies and Facebook replies to about 25 different vehicles, maybe. Some came back, no, that's okay, I don't want it. One ended up being a scam, and the rest I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for replies. People just don't reply. I don't get it. Why do you put this ad up selling this thing and somebody says they have cash, they're serious, they want to want more info, or can you take an inside picture? And don't put just one little picture of the front of your car. Like, can I get an inside picture? Like, I don't want to waste your time either. So can you give me a couple more pictures so I can even see if it's something I want to look at? Like, how many miles are on it? Like, does it have a current Virginia inspection? Like, give me some details. I don't want to come all the way out there and it's not what I want. Ugh. Are you looking for a schoolie? I'm not looking for one right now. Do you remember when your PBS will air from the RTR? I do not know when the PBS. I haven't talked to those documentary guys, and I was thinking about them the other day, Judy. I haven't heard anything from them, so I have no idea. So I'm wondering if maybe it didn't get picked up after all, because that would be the only reason they wouldn't have contacted me. So I have their numbers. I should probably reach out to them and say, hey, remember me? Whatever happened to this thing? So maybe I'll do that during the week. Yeah, I should do that during the week because it's the weekend and they're probably with their families. So I should just shoot a little text out to both of them. Hey guys, just letting you know I'm no longer in Cardinal and XYZ. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything from them since January. Patrick says, what ambulance? They pre-wired in tons of storage. You mean what about an ambulance? I might consider an ambulance. They are pre-wired and they do have a lot of storage, but I don't know if I would like the way the storage is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might consider an ambulance. I don't know. For the everything depends on price. Everything is hinging on price. Basically have to get the best condition vehicle within my budget. Basically. That's what it boils down to. And if it ends up being a Ford, it's going to have to be a Ford, but I'm trying not to do a Ford. Thank you, RW. Bye. Just saw Pam was trusting your process with the hoodie on. Said I gotta have it. That's why I like it. She sold me by wearing it. Erica says, yeah, I forgot that Pam did buy that hoodie. I forgot about that. Yeah, she did. Art Dog says, yeah, PW don't like giving any real info on stuff they are selling. PW. Who's PW? I missed something. Indeed, we're speaking every word into the universe. Erica says, the hoodie I purchased has my favorite color green, is beautifully made, did not fade a bit in the wash. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, Teespring does have some really nice t-shirts, and do I have a hoodie from Teespring? I don't think I do. Oh, you know what? I did get a hoodie, one of the hoodies that I made, but I gave it away to a subscriber. I hadn't worn it, and I met a subscriber. I can't even remember who it was. It was so long ago, but I met them at a meetup, and I said, you know what? I'm going to give you this hoodie, and I gave it to them. So I don't even have one of my own hoodies. I'm going to have to order a hoodie at some point, I guess. I really am trying to wear my t-shirts in the videos. I don't have a lot of my personal t-shirts. Well, I have two others. Thank you, V. I have two others, but they have curse words in them, so I can't wear those on video. The one says I'm an effing unicorn, but the word is spelled out. So I can't really wear those on video because sponsors don't want to sponsor your video if you have cussing, so then I can't make money, so I have to figure out a couple other t-shirts that I can wear. This is kind of becoming my uniform t-shirt. I should get it in black too, and red. Maybe I'll get it in different colors. Anyway, it is what it is. So we got like 5 minutes left. Because my throat is hurting, like I said. Would you consider putting solar on a Vanner family's van for money? I don't think that I would do that because I'm not an expert in solar, and while I did do mine, and while I did help Maggie do someone else's at RTR, I don't think I would do it for money because I'm not like a professional. So I don't feel like I should get paid for that. If I were nearby, or if they were on BLM land with me, I would help someone put their solar on. Sure. I mean, you could buy me a meal or something like that, but I wouldn't take actual money for it. What I would take money for is organizing. I've been doing that since I've been at my son's because my poor child. Do we do the opposite of what we were raised with? Is that what we do? Because like my grandmother and mother were kind of pack ratty. Grandmother was a hoarder. Mom was a pack rat, but neat and clean, but a lot of stuff. And so I'm so minimalist. Like I have no attachment to stuff. Like I want to get rid of stuff. Like it makes me feel better to have less stuff. Like legit. That's why I always tell you guys, don't keep giving me stuff. Like don't ask me what my address is to give me stuff. I don't want it. I love that you want to give me something, but I really don't need it. Like I got to go through my wish list now and put nothing but food on there because I need perishable stuff that's going to be eaten and gone. I don't really need stuff and I really don't like stuff. You know what I mean? I feel so clear-headed and light lifted when I have less stuff around me. So for me, having the basic stuff really makes me happy. So, but my child, it's not that he has a lot of stuff. It's just wherever it drops is where it stays. I do not understand. You was not raised like this. Do we do the opposite? Do we do the opposite of what we were raised with? Like dishes in the sink. That drives me nuts. I do not like to go to bed with dishes in the sink. I don't like having dishes in the sink. I wash, and I've been cooking, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should do some cooking videos. You guys know I hate cooking. I've had to cook since I've been here, and I'm just like, I hate cooking. So I'll do a couple of cooking videos for you guys. I'm a good cook. I'm a decent cook. I'm not like the bomb, but I'm a decent cook. I don't bake. That's my thing I don't do. Can somebody make me a rhubarb pie and send it to me? I've been wanting a rhubarb pie for a while. Anyway, back to what I was saying. My child is not organized at all, and I don't understand because I've been organized pretty much my entire life. Anyway, I don't understand. So let me go back and see. Somebody says, would I ever work in a salon again? So the only way for me to go back to doing hair is I would have to take the state board exam again because I no longer have a license. But the standing probably would not be great for my joints condition, so I'm not sure about that. There is a salon here in the Walmart that I could probably get a job at, and I'd probably make some decent money because there are no black people doing hair in the Walmart salon. So I'd probably make some decent money. But I don't know. I don't know how much it costs for me to take the refresher course for state board exams, and I don't know how much it costs nowadays to take the state board exam. So I don't know. Like I had my thumb brace on for the last 3 days because emptying out Cardinal hurt my shoulder, which is still really painful, and my arthritic thumb and wrist. So I just took the brace off. You'll see in some of the videos that I've had it on the last 3 days, but I just took it off. I've had it on all day today, all day yesterday, all day the day before. So I don't know, doing hair is probably not going to work for me as far as my joints, so probably not. Nomadic Silver Fox says, you did great on my stoller. It's still working thanks to you and Maggie. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it's still working for you. Lena says, yes, cook. One pot cooking book for a van. So I got the crock pot. My son has my crock pot from when I left Sticks and Bricks. So I found my favorite website, 2 websites, 5 ingredients or less and 3 ingredients or less crock pot cooking. So I'm going to be doing a lot more crock pot cooking because I don't like cooking. I don't like standing in front of the stove. I would rather go clean the bathroom if somebody else is willing to cook. Like that's how much I hate cooking. I do not I will wash the dishes after you finish cooking. I don't like cooking. I just don't like cooking. No, I don't really do soul food. My food is very healthy. Um, Even though my son eats poultry, he doesn't eat red meat or pork. My son has never had red meat or pork. I stopped eating red meat and pork when he was 3 months old, so he's never had red meat or pork. He does not feed my granddaughter red meat and pork. I think her mom might when she's at her mom's house. I think she gets it, but he or she doesn't get red meat or pork. We don't keep it in the house. So I did go grocery shopping when I got my YouTube money last week, and I did get turkey bacon, turkey sausage, stuff like that that I can make her for breakfast when she's home, and things like that. I did get some eggs. I don't really eat a lot of eggs anymore, but I did get a dozen of brown what do you call it, grass fed whatever eggs. I try and buy as healthy as I can afford. So I've been cooking for them, and we've got leftovers in there now, so they've been able to heat. Rashad, my son, has been able to take for lunch, so that's good too. It helps him because he wasn't really eating lunch because he just wasn't. So I bought turkey lunch meat and cheese. He can make sandwiches. Like, they're being well taken care of. Well taken care of. Lena says he's a man. What does that mean? Oh, because of the organization? Yeah, I don't understand it. Everyone's leaving. I know I said I would be off in an hour, so we're only a minute over. I'm just going to answer these last few questions. Maggie says, my kids are so neat and tidy, and I am so slack. See, it's the opposite of the way they were raised, apparently. If I was a slob, I bet you my son would be neat. Good night, V. Good night to all those that are leaving. That's a boy thing, dropping stuff where they are. No, it's not. He was not that way as a child. He didn't start getting sloppy until he was like 9 or 10 years old. He was a really neat kid. Really extra neat. You make the child, but you can't make his mind. Let him be. All parents go through it. Good night, Judy. Keep an eye on Upwork. Maybe you'll get some long term when you hit the road. Yeah, I've been looking on places like Upwork and all those things. My biggest issue is I don't have a degree. A lot of places want you to have some kind of at least an associate's degree. I don't have a degree in anything at all. A lot of people think I was a teacher. I was not a teacher. I was what's called an instructional assistant, even though I was technically teaching. Because in the special ed department that I worked in, you pretty much are a teacher, even though you're an instructional assistant. You are a teacher because in one classroom you can have several different levels of reading abilities, and so if the teacher is teaching this group over here, I've got to go teach this other group over here. So I'm doing the exact same curriculum as her, but she may be teaching it at a higher level, I may be teaching it at a lower level, or vice versa. So even though I was pretty much doing the exact same thing as a teacher, I was an instructional assistant, not an actual teacher, in a reading and English special education 7th and 8th grade middle school classroom. So I am not an actual teacher, but I am a teacher. So yeah, I don't have a degree, and a lot of times they want you to have a degree. And nowadays everything is so digital that they look at your resume, they don't see that degree, and they don't give you a second thought. But if I were to go in for an interview, I feel like I can sell myself. I have the intelligence to be able to do certain jobs, even a phone interview, but people don't even want to give you that once they look at your resume and don't see what they're looking for. It's like, next. So I'm not really, back in the day, you used to go in, ask for an application, maybe talk 5 minutes to the manager, they'd get a good vibe from you, and they'd ask you to come in for an interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that anymore. Everything's tech. Email me your resume, and then you never hear back. So it's unfortunate. I can't find that video for nothing. What video? Tell me, Lena. Put an emoji and tell me. Get a degree online. So flexible. Oh, yeah. You really asking a lot. I don't know if I have the... I do so much with my videos making. I think I really would need to go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to go to school. I don't think I would want to do anything online. I really don't. I think I would need to go take a class. But yeah, I don't have time to do that. I need to work. Not your mom. Mama's boys says you have great skills. Link them to your videos. You're well spoken. You do a great job editing, and you have clerical skills. Very marketable on Upwork. Yeah, I keep looking at it though. I will definitely keep looking at it. Baja Queen, you're back. Sneaking in. You're so funny. Java Blue says Walmart Smart Style will let you work as an apprentice to get your license. Not sure of time frame. This Walmart, I can't remember the name of the salon. I think this is like one of those chain. This is not the one that's affiliated with Walmart. This one has, it's a chain, not Supercuts, but some other kind of something with the word cuts in it. I don't think it's the Walmart Smart Style. I've seen the Walmart Smart Styles, but sometimes the Walmarts rent out that salon space to another chain. This is not one of those Walmart Smart Styles. Um, MB2 says you're the professor of everything. They just don't know it. You're so funny. Upwork is everything on online. I have part-time admin gig with PR agency. You have skills you need, competitive, so keep an eye. Okay, I will. I'll definitely go back and check it. I was taught to cook as a necessity. Yeah, I am a boomer. My late husband learned to cook later in life, took pride in it. He was a better cook than me. I don't like cooking. Ooh. The one you cooked, the Brussels sprouts and tangerine and something else. Oh, that video. Yeah, that was so good. Ooh, I haven't done Brussels sprouts in a long time. Maybe I should get some Brussels sprouts. I don't think they would like Brussels sprouts. That's okay. I'll eat them. So I'm having to make separate meals because I'm cooking like meals for them with meat in it, the poultry in it. And remember, I've gone back off of poultry again. I'm back to being a pescatarian. I only added poultry for the winter because I need to pack on some extra pounds and keep my belly full and warm in the cold weather. Now I'm back to being a pescatarian, and probably by the time July rolls around, I'll be a fruitarian. If you're not familiar with a fruitarian, it's basically all you eat is fruit. That's it. Nothing else. Fruit and water. I will link. Wait, I won't link. I'll do a video talking about fruitarianism, and I will give you the Facebook group of the gentleman who I have in the past followed for fruitarianism. And there have been people in his group who are diabetic, and they did the 30-day fruit challenge and ate nothing but fruits, diabetics, and were able to get off their insulin or lower their insulin. Yes, by eating fruit. You heard me. Anyway, I'm not saying everybody should do it. I'm just saying, when I make the video, go for yourself and peruse the information that's out there. So I do the 30-day fruit challenge every single summer, usually around the July or August, maybe even June. I don't think I'm going to do it in June because May's almost over now. So it'll probably be the month of July. I'll do the 30-day challenge. If you want to do it with me, that's cool. I've never felt better being a fruitarian. Those 30 days detox me. They cleanse me. I have energy. My skin, my eyes, everything brightens up. It's really, really an experience to do that for 30 days. I wish I could stick to it for like lifelong, but it's hard doing it while on the road. I might be able to do it the whole time I'm here because it's hard doing it on the road. I found that in my experience. I want that video, please. Lena wants the video. Email me, Lena, and I will send you the link because I'll forget. As soon as we get off this video, I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. Kate says, old farm girl here. The color of the shell is just the thing about the breed. The color of the yolk tells you what the bird was eating. Oh, okay. Gotcha. What is your experiences like working as a teacher's aide? So working as a instructional assistant in the public school system for middle school, I had a great time. We had a great group of teachers and instructional assistants at the middle school I worked at. I don't like the bureaucracy of public school, so I probably will never go back to public school. If I were to go back into the public school system, I would probably be like a bus attendant again, just be on the bus, or maybe even try and get a CDL and be a bus driver, but I don't ever want to deal with the bureaucracy of public school systems again unless I absolutely had to. It's horrible. And I can do a whole video on the public school system. I'm not getting into that because I'm trying to wrap it up. So those of you that just jumped on, you're going to have to watch the replay because I am about to jump off because I am tired. Jeffrey says, how are you eating now? I am a pescatarian. A pescatarian is a vegetarian that eats fish. However, I have my own form of pescatarianism. So I'm a pescatarian. I do eat fish, but I also eat seafood. And I try and eliminate dairy and eggs. So I eat very little dairy and eggs. So we're going to end on that note. And I will try and do more lives since I'm kind of stationary right now. So why don't we say, what is next Saturday? Why don't we do another Saturday Night Live next? Yay, Saturday Night Live. I just made that. That just popped in my head. What? We're about to do Saturday Night Lives. Saturday Night Live. All right, so I'll see you guys next Saturday night live at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for at least an hour. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out, guys. And thank you for joining the journey. Thanks for sticking around for this new part of the journey. I love you guys. Mwah! See you tomorrow. Actually, it's going to be midnight. The video drops at midnight.